Number 7, at the other forward position, 7 feet 7 inches, number 24, Thanasis Antetokounmpo. At shooting guard, 7 feet 7 inches, number 18, Yorgos Kalaitzakis. Starting at the other guard, 7 feet 7 inches, number 3, Kyle Baker.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Del Negro is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And there's Embiid, and it's Niang in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, we've got Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. And it's Kalaitzakis in at the 2-guard spot. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Fires for 3. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Bucks.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
No good from Del Negro. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kalaitzakis. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
Rob. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Siakam outside. Embiid trying to break loose. Siakam misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Baker with the bucket.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Timeout for the 76ers. Attention fans, here come your box breaker crew.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Siakam outside. Del Negro the pass to Niang. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And that one drops.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Baker with the bucket.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
On offense, here are the Bucks. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
They recover it.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knocked loose and stolen by Ilyasova. The finish, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Ilyasova, great job of using that length. Those long arms of his pokes that one away, and they're off.
Timeout called the 76ers.
That was your forward court dancing. Get loud once again for us. Substitution for your Bucks.
In front of you now is the list of teams that haven't missed many shots at all since the All-Star break. Bucks number 1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
So it's Philadelphia now. Siakam with it, now guarded by Harrell. Allen for the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The pass to Augustine. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Baker. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game. It's good.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's Del Negro. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights when you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Del Negro following the 3 by Milwaukee. They double-team Siakam. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Del Negro.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Del Negro. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
They're running. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Harrell getting out. You see him always working around the rim, this time in transition.
And stolen by Harrell. driving inside. And Harris slams it in.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Stolen. They break it out 5-on-3. Here's Baker. And another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And the 76ers with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Jeremy Grant comes in for George Niang. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Del Negro. They break it out 5-on-3. Here's Baker, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Payne. He averages about 5 points a game. Valanciunas with a screen on Ilyasova. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, you like the role that Cam has accepted as a guy who comes in and gives immediate energy and impact to the offense. He does a little bit of everything, but he certainly is a spark plug.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Siakam misses. And so it's Milwaukee now. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. His versatility has made Payne a valuable second unit guy, don't you think, Brent?
Well, he's a pretty decent package out there. He can score. He likes to get up defensively and bother opposing point guards. So it's that momentum that Cam Payne can come into the game and begin to turn the tide for his team in their favor.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Baisley's checked in. Here's Baker. Plays it up and banks it in. Baker's got 33 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Passes it to Baisley. And it's Payne in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Charlotte, and Allen slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Grant gets a wide open look. Knocks it loose. Payne finds Augustine. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. 4th in steals and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Pulls it up. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Grant with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And they'll keep possession. Payne can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And there's Ilyasova on the assist from Michael Jordan.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Baker, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And he's able to get it back. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Bucks ahead, running away with this one.
The 76ers.
And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Jeremy Grant is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's DJ Augustine. Then it's Del Negro. And it's Embiid in at the center position.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Swiped it away. And pushing it up, Milwaukee. The Bucks again in transition. Nets, the corner three. VanVleet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's not the half-court D that's been the problem. It's scores like that which are killing them.
The 76ers with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's Del Negro. A 24-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
Here's Del Negro following the bucket by the Bucks. Poked away. Stolen by VanVleet. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. VanVleet's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Milwaukee. Here's Del Negro. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From 15 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Del Negro to stop the drought. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. He swipes the ball away again.
And you got to be careful around him.
No, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use... A big man with a big finish.
Philadelphia's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Poked loose and stolen by Ilyasova. beyond the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Del Negro with the screen on Hernan Gomez. Pass to Del Negro. Got a hand on it.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And stolen by Ilyasova. And the powerful one-handed slam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Del Negro. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Augustine, no luck.
I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Attention fans, here come your box breaker crew.
Siakam is checked in for Philadelphia. Niang comes in for Jeremy Grant. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Down low, Embiid off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Ilyasova's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Looking to end his cold spell. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
One player sometimes.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Milwaukee. It's just stellar court vision by Bogut. Sees the defense is unbalanced and then finds the open man.
Del Negro the pass to Siakam. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Bogut against Del Negro. From outside the arc, connects from three-point range.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Del Negro. No good on the triple.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Niang. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Augustine finds Embiid. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish. The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
From past the arc, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. That one falls. Ilyasova's got 27.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Bogut. Doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now the pass to Embiid. Here's Niang. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Niang's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Baker, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
For 3, the rebound by Baker. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Del Negro the pass to Siakam. Embiid sets the pick for Siakam. Pass to Del Negro. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Siakam against Ilyasova. It's stolen by Bogut. Pass break, Milwaukee. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Del Negro. Can they get it? Allen with the rebound.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Drains the three-pointer.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Del Negro kicks to Niang. Pass to Embiid. From 13, and too long on the shot.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Three-pointer Augustine. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
A bit shocking that he has not registered 1 made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D shell shock.
The pass to Siakam. Inside. Embiid in the corner. The 76ers again can't hit it.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The 76ers. Whoa.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why is that happening?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And folks, as we welcome you a chance first to look around the league, we've seen some interesting scores tonight. Chicago with a win against the Kings in Sacramento. They were cruising by the time this one got to the final moments.
Oh, and pulling off that upset has got to feel good.
And now let's talk about the first half we just watched. A fantastic performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've been money tonight. Matter of fact, they've got the shmoney, Ernie. Get it? The shmoney.
No, I don't.
Great game, though. It's a great game plan. Shaq gets it.
But actually, I don't get it either.
Creating their offense, and they're converting open shots.
Must be nice as a coach to sit back and watch what you drew up work to perfection.
It's not about the money. It's about the shmoney.
Know what rhymes with shmoney or money? Dummy.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Now the 76ers with it, so with Nash sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Bogut. Allen is out there with Baker. Then it's Ilyasova, and it's Antetokounmpo into the small forward.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
No good from Del Negro. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Bogut. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogut's got 8 points.
And I'll tell you, Bogut takes a lot of hits, and he knows how to finish through contact.
And finished off by Bogut.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And finished off by Bogut.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Got a piece of it. It's Solomon to Kumbo, and they're on the break. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact, and there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
When Ilyasova gets things going and has that feeling, he can surprise you with some big, big offensive games.
Augustine, no luck.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Del Negro, no good again that time. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Drills it from outside. Mamu Kelishvili has got 20 points.
They have come out of halftime in fuego.
And there it is for him.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Here's Del Negro. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And stolen by Siakam. From deep three-point range, no good from Del Negro.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Siakam outside. Passes it to Del Negro. Off target with his three.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
That bucket in no time at all. Ilyasova's got 42 in the game.
It's a huge part of why Ilyasova is so valuable. At 6'9", able to step out and shoot it.
There's the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baker's got 6 in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, your confidence grows, and you win that turnover battle.
Pass to Del Negro. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Burke comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Jeremy Grant in for George Niang. Pass to Embiid. Here's Del Negro. They need this one. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Augustine passes to Burke. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Baker. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Del Negro. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lining it up here.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
And when Ilyasova gets in at the rim, the only thing that's on his mind is how he can finish on a play like that.
It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Tipped away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova.
Philadelphia ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Tuesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that's going to be one where it would take up. A lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Wasted no time on that one. Now we Tykus has got 7 points for the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
No good from Del Negro.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Augustine setting the pick for Grant. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Del Negro. Another miss by Philadelphia.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Embiid with the screen on Ilyasova. Here's Burke. Embiid trying to break loose. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Now the 76ers with it. The pass to Burke. Grant for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Amukelashvili has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Team.
And the 76ers with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Embiid. Hazley comes in for Burke. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Del Negro. The shot's good from Nash. Nash has got his first basket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Payne passes to Augustine, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Shoots a fader, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Passes to Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
76ers ball.
And it's Payne in the corner. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Milwaukee on top, just dominant.
And please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Payne. Jeremy Grant is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Bazley into the power forward position. Baker passes to Antetokounmpo. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
There's nothing really you can do now. I mean, Giannis is drilling threes. That's the shot you want him to take.
The feed now to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Giannis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Grant. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Bucks another fast break opportunity here. From deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
To halt the run, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 13 points in the second half alone.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Here's Ilyasova. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Milwaukee timeout. Get loud, fans. The loudest fans get free tasers. Let's start making some noise, Milwaukee, for your forward crew.
The Bucks making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. Burke, he's checked in for the 76ers. Payne with it. That's tipped. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Again, what an avalanche! And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Pass to Springer. 5 on the clock. Back to Payne. And the rejection by Giannis. There's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
I see the athleticism there of Harrell, and does a great job of just wreaking havoc on that possession.
And here's Payne. Pass to Springer. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. George Niang, he's checked in for the 76ers.
George Niang.
Here's Springer off the left rim and out. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And it's the Bucks ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Took him no time at all on that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of blow, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Payne. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harrell, and another three for Milwaukee.
Not setting limitations on Montrezl Harrell's game. He knocks down the three.
Here's Baisley, defended by Ilyasova. They could use a bucket. Payne can't hit.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm? And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got two. Oh,
goodness. Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Baker. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the pass to Burke. Ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Del Negro's checked in.
Vinny Del Negro.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
They are just killing him on the interior.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Passes it to Del Negro. Out to Payne. Just 5 to shoot, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And yeah. Another basket.
He just notched 92 points on that one.
Simply surreal. GA, I'm not sure even he can believe what's going on right now. Pass to Baisley. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe we can give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And it's the 76ers with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Baisley passes to Payne. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Harrell. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this one's shaping up to maybe be a heap of points for Harrell.
1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Payne can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
To the paint. Here's Payne, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. He's erasing shots.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
From deep, Giannis, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long and good night, everyone.